Hi Stitchy friends, I hope you're doing well. I'm doing well. I'm better this week. Thank you very much. I've had a wonderful week, really. First of all, my washing machine has been fixed. Praise the Lord, it's been fixed. They put a new computer in it. I don't know if I can turn it around and you can have a look. Where is it? There it is. There's the offending article. And my banana. Oh, now I'm going to get this back up. Oh, now that was stupid, wasn't it? There we go. I think we're there. Yes, we're there. Yeah, so it's fixed. New computer in there. It's got a new seal around the drum, and I've got a new pipe on the back. So the water is flushing in and flushing out. And yeah, the alarm doesn't go off anymore. So I'm really, really pleased about that. And I've been doing loads of washing. Yeah, just to take advantage that the alarm doesn't go off. It's just lovely and quiet. I'm so happy. I want to say I was a bit down last week. Wonder if you could tell. And yeah, I think it was a combination of being really scared about this hospital appointment where they're going to shove a tube hose pipe down my neck, which is absolutely terrifying. My washing machine had broken down. Everything I tried to stitch just went down the Swanee River. Yeah. So it wasn't a good week, and it just all came out sort of blah, 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 to you lot. And so I'm very lucky that my stitchy friends are the best kind of friends in the world. And I had so many messages from people saying, don't worry about it, it'll be all right tomorrow. We still want to see you, even if your stitching is crap. No, he didn't say that. He said my stitching was okay. Thank you. Yeah, so my confidence was kind of like about there last week, and this week it's up here. And that's all down to you lovely, lovely stitchy friends out there who really all seem to rally round. When one of us is down, you all rally round and help out. And I've never known anything like that before. It's just wonderful. So thank you, thank you. I tried to reply to as many messages as I could, but it kind of got a bit overwhelming and I kind of couldn't keep up with it. So I did try. So if I missed you, I'm so sorry. I will try to go through them. But I find when I put up a new video, I get another load of messages come in. So I kind of focus on the newer ones rather than the older ones. And I don't know if that's the right thing, but that's what I do. But I do appreciate, I do read everything, and I do appreciate everything that you say, and yeah, wow, great friends. I want to give a shout out to my lovely Robert, Robert from the Palace of Stitches. I absolutely adore you, Robert. You just make a grey day blue with sequins. I was just so lifted by your comments and your support, and yeah, I would love to have tea with you if only we could. It's such a long way, isn't it, and such a big pond in between. But I've got a coffee here. Whoops, got a coffee here. I don't know if you can see, it's my coffee. Ooh. What an idiot. I've got a coffee in your honour today rather than tea, so that's for you, Robert, even though I've spilt it all over my table and I spilt it down the dress. So hey ho, that's life in Jay's house. But I'll have a bit. Cheers, Robert, just for you. What have I been watching on flosstube this week? Ooh, I've been watching lots of people, but I've been watching my friend Dee from, is it Black Cats 13, Black Cat Crafts 13. I love your videos, Dee, and So I've been watching them, sort of like binge watching them this week, and they've sort of lifted my spirits up a lot, seeing what you've been up to and what you've purchased, and yeah, I love all that. That was great. So that's who I've mostly been watching, Dee and Robert this week. Who else have I been watching this week? Hedgerow Stitching. She's given me a lot of encouragement on Instagram, and she's absolutely fabulous. I love her, and I watch a lot of her videos, and I love her stitching. So yeah, thank you guys for all the lovely videos that you do, and it keeps me happy. So what have I been doing? Well, I have been doing this piece. Remember I showed you this last week, and I'd kind of done this bottom part of the dress. Well, yesterday I managed to complete this piece here. So there's her hair, a nice orange hair, and she's got a cream face, and I did it in parchment so it kind of looked a bit antique-y. This was a little bit confusing. I don't know what you call that thing behind her. It was a little bit confusing, but I got there in the end. And I put some gold in her dress there, and she's got like a gold cross there. It's not showing up very well on there, but it's there. In person it catches the light and it looks lovely. Yeah, so I've enjoyed this. She hasn't got any eyes though, and I'm debating about whether to put eyes on her or not, or just leave her blank. But she seems a bit odd without eyes, so I don't know. I'll wait to the end and see what I think. So I've got a border I've got to do around here, so like roses, and a border up here, and there's 2 urns at the bottom there, and there's sort of like greenery and stuff. So it's going to be really pretty when it's done. I don't know, I really like it because I like Elizabeth I. So yeah, really enjoying doing that, really pleased with it. This is my Picture This Plus crystal fabric, and it's kind of pink and crystally. Look, beautiful. So that's got a win out of that one, almost got a win out of that one. What else have I got? Oh yeah, this is its project bag. I'll show you the cover of it so that you can see what it's supposed to look like. So there we are. It's by Plum Street Samplers, and that's what it's supposed to look like. Let's see, she put a crown on, and she's got some more wings behind her, whatever they are. But that's the urns I was telling you about. Oh, there's an Elizabeth sign, I forgot about that. So I haven't done it in the exact colours that they've asked for. I've used, for this 310, I've used carriage black, and it's got bits of grey, and I'll show you. It's got bits of grey and stuff in it. I quite like that. You see up there on her sleeve, it's variegated there, look. I just thought it made it look a bit older using the carriage black rather than the 310. The hair I've done a bit lighter. I don't know if that was a mistake now, because when I look at the colour of the crown it might blend in too much. But one of those things seemed like a good idea at the time. And the red I've used, instead of using very dark shell pink for the writing, I've used bandana. So there we go. That's what I've done with that. And that's by Plum Street Samplers. There we are. So that's that one. Let me see, who did that? Who's done bandana? It is by bear with, Crescent Colours bandana. And that's variegated, which is very nice. Where's that carriage black? Carriage black by The Gentle Art. That's all I got left, so I'm going to have to get another skein of that carriage black. Which was a lovely find, I thought. I was really pleased I had that. And let me pop that back in there, so it's all there for me later. And I don't get in a pickle with it. Because I do get in a pickle quite a lot. Yeah, so what else have I been doing? I have been doing this. Oh, here we go. And this, most of you recognise from Instagram probably. And I've been doing Double Double by the Prairie Schooler. Now, do you remember last week I had a great deal of trouble with the lizard? I couldn't work it out. And my lovely stitchy friend Brummy Stitcher, she worked it out. And she sent me a little diagram with an arrows to the offending stitch. So I was able to locate the offending stitch, pull it out and fix it. And what it wasn't the lizard, it was in here. Instead of doing 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, I'd done 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. And I'd missed one. And it just threw everything out in this corner. One little stitch threw the whole lot out. But now I'm on a roll. Now that got fixed, everything has gone to plan. So all I've got to do now is put the lizard on that side and the snake, finish the witches' dresses and their shoes, and put whatever that is over there. What is that? Is that a slug or what is that? I don't know what that is. That's a funny looking thing. I can't work out what animal that is. Is it an animal? What is that? Anyway, yeah, do that, and then I've got to put the highlights in it. Highlights, you know what I mean. So I have got, for the fire, I've got Gentle Arts Burnt Orange. So there's lots of different colour for the flames in there. And what else did I get? I've got, what colour is this one? What colour is it? Gentle Arts Summer Shower. That's for the smoke. So that's going to be the smoke coming out of the pot. And that's pretty. It's really nice, that one. So a little bit of jazz. We'll add quite a lot to it. And it's stitched on Picture This Plus Wren. So I'm glad I stitched it out the right way this time. I mean, I think about it, it could almost have fit on there if I'd carried on. It would have been quite close to the edge, but it would almost have fitted, wouldn't it? And I got myself in such a state about it, and now I wonder why. But there you go, hey ho. So there it is, Double Double. Hopefully I'll have that finished by the end of the week and put in a frame. I bought a frame for it, but I never even bothered to measure it to see if it would fit. So here's the frame. I don't know if it's going to fit. It might just fit. It might not. But it's a lovely frame. Look at it. It weighs a ton. It's like a brick. It's as heavy as a brick. But the only thing about it is that this is on a hinge. You can't take this off. It's got lots of fluff on it. And the glass is glued in for some reason. They're not normally glued in, are they? Normally loose. So I can't take the glass out and put it round the picture to trace around it to see how big it is. So it's going to be difficult. But I love the frame. I just don't know whether it's going to be easy to put that in there or whether I should get a bigger frame. I'm going to have to do a lot of measuring. It's going to be tight, isn't it? It's a tight fit, that one. So anyway, so I got that frame. And that went cheap. So it better be good for something. Let's put that back in there. There we go. Back in the cupboard. Yeah, so let's put that away in there. Put that on there. Have a bit of my coffee. there goes Bindi. Right, I've got some new fabric. Bindi! 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 She doesn't listen. So I've got this. This is Picture This Plus 28 count opal. There we are. It's not opal as in it's sparkly, opal as in its colour. It's got no sparkle in it. But it's kind of pinky brown. And I'm really liking that. So, yeah, what to do on it? What to do? That's the thing, isn't it? It's almost like, now, this is my Prairie Moon. I've done a bit more. If I turn around this way, you can see I did this. Can you see? That was quite confusing. But I got there in the end. I'm really pleased with how this is coming on. But what I wanted to show you was, this is similar to that, but it's just like more pinky, isn't it? And this is Picture This Plus, but I can't remember what it's called now. June, I think. Is it June? Might be. So let's pop that there so I don't get any variegated dog thread on it, because there's plenty of that about in this house, I can tell you. Right, so that's that. Put that over there. You have to excuse me, my hands are a little bit doddery today. Yeah, I took my medication a bit late and I've been a little bit shaky for most of the day. Right, so I bought another pattern, a Prairie Schooler, of course, because I love Prairie School at the moment, and it's helping me gain the experience I need to be able to do a better thing. Now I got Red Riding Hood, and I know it's a fairy story, but I thought it's quite dark really, because when you think about it, this wolf wants to eat this little girl alive. It's quite, oh, I don't know, it's quite terrifying when you think about it, that this little girl has absolutely no idea that that is waiting with all his sharp teeth to tear her limb from limb and eat all her innards and her brain. So I thought I'd try and do it on a bit darker fabric and make it look a little bit more macabre, because it is a macabre story really. So I've got some thread, so instead of doing that grey, that's a really light grey, it looks green on there but it's really light grey, I'm going to do it in camouflage. I'm going to see how that comes out. And what's that? That's that 3371. And for Red Riding Hood we're going to have ruby slippers, of course. There we go. So it will be with that 3371, that one, and this one. And what shall I do it on? I've got two fabrics. I have got Florin from Chromatic Alchemy. Now here's Florin, and it's a bit, I've got a needle minder there, look, from Needle Keep Emporium. It's a little owl. Beautiful, isn't it? Witchy owl. Right, so this is Florin, and it's kind of brown, really, isn't it? I won't open it right up because the needle minder will fall off. But it's brown. And I could probably get it on one piece of that, probably would fit. I'm a bit nervous about getting things to fit since my accident the other day. But anyway, so there's that. I'm thinking it would look lovely on that. So if you have a look at the colours, there's the green and the ruby slippers and the 3371. That, I think, would look good. I don't know what you think, but I think that would look good. So that was kind of like my first choice to put it on florin. My second choice was to put it on storm. So I've got a smaller piece of storm. I measured it, it should fit on there. So there's storm. So if I put storm up there, look. And then we've got the camouflage and the ruby slippers and the 3371. Do you think it looks better on the storm, or do you think it looks better on the florin? I need help. I can't decide. So yeah, if you've got any ideas, let me know. I don't want to make another giant boo-boo. I've made enough of those this week. So that's really exciting, to be honest. I can't wait to start that. I'm going to start that real soon, probably. So let's put that away and keep it nice and clean. And that needle minder's so cute. I love it. I bought 3 needle minders from Needle Keep Emporium this week. I got the witch one, which is on. Hang on, I can't multitask. I'm sorry. Let me just put that in there. Okay, so that. Oh, put that in there. Quick. Put that in there. Right, so I've got the witch one, which is on there. She's gorgeous, isn't she? I was very lucky to find that one because I had a message, quick smart, from one of my stitchy friends saying, quick, go and check Needle Keep Emporium. She's got a witchy needle minder, and I didn't have that one. So I was thrilled to bits to get that in time. I don't think she had any left after that. And I've got this one as well. This funny little cat, witchy cat. So I'm thrilled to bits with that. I don't even wear it, that's nice. Bindi, shut up. So yeah, so got those. That's my prairie moon. What else did I get? Well, I will show you what else I got. I had a little peruse, as you do, at Charts Online. And I found, by Lindsay Lane Designs, Spooky Hollow. Look at that. That's so cute. I don't think I'd do it on that fabric. I don't like that fabric. I'd find something a bit more less colourful, I think, than that. It has got a lot of colours in it. A lot of colours for me, because I'm really not at the stage where I can handle more than a certain amount. And it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16 colours in here. That's a lot for me. And that's going to cost a lot to kit up if I get Gentle Arts and Weeks Dye Works. So I might have to do DMC on that. But anyway, that's nice. I also got Elizabeth's Needlework Designs Antique Celtic Sampler. Look at that monster. It's huge. So yeah, looking forward to that. I'd quite like to do that one next, maybe. I want to do them all, that's the trouble. And I can't do them all. I've got to get some finishes out of the way, really. Let's see, what does it need? Week Style Works or DMC, and it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, only 8 colours. Use 1 strand of each together in your needle. Oh, you've got to mix them. Is this big, I wonder? So on 32 count, and the stitch count is 112 wide by 132 high. It's over 2 threads using 2 strands of floss, 2 over 2. So that's, I like 2 over 2. I know where I am with that. So yeah, that's going to be a good one for me. Oh, it's hard to put things back in the bags when you've got the shapes. There we are. So, Here There Be Monsters, come into a screen near you soon. Then I was very lucky and I was able to find some threads that I wanted to do this with, and this was a lovely rack from a friend which I showed you last week. And I've decided to go for royal purple. And you see all the variegation in royal purple. I don't know if you can see it. You can there a bit. Sort of light and dark. It's beautiful. So I went out and I got 4 of those. 4 royal purples. Although this one looks a bit bluer for some reason. I don't know. I think it does. So I'll use that one last. Yeah, so that I think is going to look good in royal purple. So that's all tucked away in there. That's ready. Ready to do on another day. Then I got a wonderful gift from a lovely stitchy friend called Naila. Where's she from? She's from USA. Can't remember where exactly. She sent me this because she knows I love the Prairie Schooler. She knew I didn't have this, so she sent this to me. Look, it's got little crows and lots of tombstones, and of course the witch and the cat. And you get 2 extra little ones on the back there. There we go. Crow and R.I.P. So thank you very, very much for that. I'm really pleased with that. And I want to start that one too. I'm going to have to really think about what I'm going to do next. I might do Red Riding Hood because that's already kitted up and I've got the fabric for it. Well, I haven't decided on the fabric. You're going to decide on that for me. Hopefully you're going to help me choose. But Naila also sent me Scaredy Cat. It's got charms. Scaredy Cat. Look at that. Look at those lovely cats. Look at his teeth. I can't wait to do that one too. And it uses Week Style Works and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colours. So that's not too bad. That's achievable. And she sent me Haunted House. Look at the charms on that. It's got skulls and what's that? A witch. Skulls and a witch. So they look a lot of fun to do. And surely I won't have too much trouble with those. So yeah, so that was, I had a lovely gift. I've had lovely encouragement this week. I've got a fixed washing machine. Dogs are quite good. Oh, I forgot to tell you, I've got a new witch. Here she is. I've got a new witch. Here she is. This is Bridget. Isn't she beautiful? My lovely doll maker on Etsy contacted me and she said, you know what? She said, I've got another witch. Would you be interested? And I thought, hell yeah, I'll be interested. So she said, well, you're going to have to name her. I said, well, that's not going to be hard. And I've named her Bridget. And here's her hair at the back. Look, she's got a big red hair plait at the back. Same colour hair as my daughter-in-law. It's very nice. And she's got this wonderful cape with spider webs on it and spiders. Can you see the spiders? And she's got this bodice under there, look. Beautiful. And fingerless gloves. And there's her skirt. And that's got flowers and lace. And she's wearing pants, look. And stockings. She's got stockings on. Look at that, knickers and stockings. I do like them to have pairs of knickers on. And she's got enormous feet, but she's got heels on her boots, so she is quite the lady. And I love her very, very much. And she sits in the chair with Martha and Alice. And yeah, I love her so, so much. Beautiful, isn't she? Green eyes, like me. Look, we've got the same eyes. Ta-da! So yeah, happy days for that. I'll put her there. So what else has happened this week? Well, not a lot really has happened this week. I've just plodded along. I started the folk witch, and I was doing ever so well, stitching away 2 over 2, showing it off on Instagram, and the lovely evergreen needle said, stop, Jay. I thought, what? She says, I think you might find that it's not 2 over 2. You are going to run out of fabric and you're going to run out of thread. You need to check it. Oh. So I checked it and she was absolutely right. It was 2 over 1. Stupid mistake. And I hadn't got very far, so I thought, okay, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to frog it all out. So I spent the next day, Saturday, frogging it all out. And then I started it again. And then somewhere along the line, I got confused with it. The stitches were so small and there just seemed to be too much thread. And I miscounted and I pulled it out and I did it again. And then it went wrong again and I was getting more and more frustrated with it and basically threw it across the room. I know, very mature, right? And it's basically, I pulled it off the Q-snap, I folded it up and I put it back in the bag it came in, and I can't even look at it. Yeah, I think full coverage is probably not for me. I get confused and I get lost, and I'm totally overwhelmed by the vast amount of stitches and the huge amount of colours, and I can't see where it's going. I can't make head nor tail of the image. I don't know where it is in the grand scheme of things. Basically, I'm stitching blobs. Oi! Thank you. I'm stitching blobs from out of space, it looks like. I have no idea what shape they should be, so you can't work it out. So, I don't know what to do with it. So I was thinking, maybe I could swap it with someone for something a bit more achievable. Or maybe someone out of the goodness of their heart will start it off for me. I can't pay you anything to stitch it, so you'd have to do it for the love of it. But maybe somebody out there would start it off. Because I love the image, I love it so much, but... Oh, Alice there. I love it so much, but it's just too overwhelming for me, you know. My brain just doesn't get it. So I'm better off with a Prairie Schooler or a Carriage House Samplings. Maybe I'll swap it for, maybe somebody out there has got a nice one of those big Carriage House Village, Hawk Run Hollow Village or something, and they'll swap it for that. Yeah, because I've only done a little bit and I've only highlighted a bit of a page, and it cost me an arm and a leg, so I wouldn't want it to go to complete waste. I don't know, maybe I just keep it in the drawer and just in 100 years dust it off, blow off the cobwebs and see if I can have another go. I don't know, just seemed like such a good idea at the time. Anyway, I'm not going to get down about that because I don't care, because I have hundreds of other things in my stitchy stash that I could stitch. I have lots of thread and I have lots of fabric, so why would I get down about that? Because I'm not. I'm quite happy. I've done so well with my Elizabeth. I'm doing so well with my double witchy thing. I've got projects kitted up ready to go of things that I can achieve. So happy days. Yeah. So it's all good in the hood, as they say. All good in Jay's hood, in my witchy hood, in Dover, in Kent, in England, and only a stone's throw from the beach, which isn't too bad, is it? Quite a nice life. So I think that's it. Is that it? That's got to be it. I don't think anything else miraculous has happened, apart from the other night one of the neighbours decided to set off fireworks in the middle of the night. These were huge fireworks, and Catherine Wheels is going pew, 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 and dogs were going mad. What in the name of God would they set off fireworks at like 1 o'clock in the morning for? It's not firework night, is it? It's not the 4th of July. What is it? There's nothing to celebrate apart from being a bloody nuisance neighbour. So yeah, that woke up the whole street, and there weren't very happy people, I can tell you, around here. So that was unpleasant. Welcome to Jay's world. Anyway, I'm going to bugger off now because I want to do some more stitching, and that's a good thing, isn't it? All my legs are going. That's a good sign. More stitching, more coffee, in the name of Robert. And I will see you next Monday.